Some of them have come a long way to be here, and we'll take a look at your scheduled starting lineup for the Bandolero Heat. This is an 8-lap heat. The 41 is scheduled to start on the pole position. That is Mandy Lee from Fredericton, finished second yesterday from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Hudson Ruff is scheduled to start on the outside of row number 1, the driver from Hampton, New Brunswick. For those that are just joining us, it's about a 30-hour haul for those drivers that are going to start on the front row, unless you're Hudson Ruff and their hauler broke down in Mooresville, North Carolina. So the hauler driver, who is a former, still super late model driver, Lonnie Somerville, it's almost like he was on Gilligan's Island, where it turned into a 6-day tour instead of a 30-hour trip. But it's good to have them down here with us. Looks like the 9 is going to move up here. That is TJ Moon to the outside of row at number 2. To the inside is Lily Wynot from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And Case Hockman from Apollo Beach, Florida. Good to see one of our local Bandolero competitors here on the racetrack in the 9C. Laquan McCoy opting to not run this heat race. Mandy Lee and Hudson Ruff was the battle for second place yesterday late in the feature. They will battle for this heat race up in front, at least on the green flag, as we are underway for this heat. Mandy Lee sideways in the 41, walks it up the hill, and Hudson Ruff is going to try to run away with this one. It's the Doherty, number 83, leading lap number 1. The battle is for second. TJ Moon has been able to get by Mandy Lee. But Mandy Lee in the 41 trying to get back what she lost on that opening lap of the heat race. Moon begins to reel in Hudson Ruff for the top spot. Ruff a little sideways at a corner number 4, trying to keep that thing underneath him. I talked to their crew earlier, and they said, Hudson, this is his second full-time season, or starting his second full-time season, and the big Achilles heel for Ruff this week was turns number 1 and 2, trying to get by. He's got this corner figured out. It's trying to keep the car underneath him through the other side as TJ Moon begins to reel in Ruff. Moon in the blue number 9 is a 2-time feature winner this week, has won the last 2, but now trying to get by the 83 for this heat race win. Lee in 3rd, Wynot in 4th, and Hockman in 5th, and here goes the 9 to the inside. TJ Moon gets ahead of steam out of corner number 2. Down to the inside of Hudson Ruff, and up the hill goes Hudson Ruff, and into the... Oh, boy. I don't know if Hudson got the wall or not. If he didn't, it was pretty close. Hudson going for a ride. And the Doherty's right away. Number 83, and that will slow our Bandolero field. As TJ Moon will be your McCoy, and Moon on the front row into the box. Green flag flies, and we're underway. So a close call for Hudson Ruff, and he will tag the back of the running order here. These are choose-style restarts, so they will come to it this time. And, well, I don't... Mandy Lee may have chosen the outside. So the 83 will hop to the outside. Race director Brad Hockaday telling the 83 through the receiver, the one-way communication to these drivers, that is the place to be. Mandy Lee has had a couple of good runs this week, has picked up speed all week long, and will try to battle with TJ Moon for this one, and Hudson Ruff is already looking to the outside of the 41. 2 laps to go. Greenwood checker on this one. And Ruff now under fire from Lily Wynot in car number 2. White flag this time. It's TJ Moon up in front. continuing the run that he has been on. And it's been impressive these last couple of days. Checkered flag this time from AJ. And Moon picks up the heat race victory. Lee, Ruff, why not? And Hockman, your top 5. That was a great battle up in front. Moon picking up the heat race victory. We'll see if he's got enough to take a third consecutive feature win this week when they hit the racetrack for their 25-lap feature. Later on this evening, that little bit of a taste of what you're going to see. Welcome back to Auburndale Speedway as we get ready to roll our first of 5 features this evening. We'll begin with the Bandoleros. They will come out and run 25 laps to kick off the evening's festivities. AJ's ready to go. Ready to get those flags waving. On your screen is your scheduled starting lineup for your Bandolero feature. Laquan McCoy from Fort Miller, South Carolina. In the 26 will lead the field to green, TJ Moon. 2 wins, last 2 races here at Auburndale have gone to the driver from Taylorsville, North Carolina. He lines up outside of row number 1. Mandy Lee from Fredericton, New Brunswick, inside of row number 2. Hudson Ruff on the outside from just outside the hustlin' hub city of St. John, New Brunswick, in a position at number 4. Lily Wynot from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and Case Hockman from Apollo Beach, Florida. Your scheduled 6-car starting grid. They are lining up in formation, and AJ gives them the rolled-up green. This is a 25-lap Bandolero feature. Laquan McCoy's got 1 win. To his credit this week. TJ Moon to the outside's got 2. Everybody else looking for their first through 3 and 4. Feature number 5 of the week for the Bandos is underway. Quickly, TJ Moon crossover in the blue number 9 to the inside of Laquan McCoy, and Hudson Ruff is around at the back of the field. That will draw the caution. Yellow flag is out. We did not complete a lap, and Hudson Ruff goes around. So just at the tail of the field, lost the handle on that one to bring out the yellow flag. For those that have been following along on SeriesShowdown.com all week long, we did a piece with Hudson Ruff earlier this week, and he brought down from Canada a Montreal Canadiens hat. We talked about our beach hats up here. We probably could have got Hudson Ruff a beach hat. That probably would have worked. He has replaced it. Apparently, Lonnie Somerville took young Hudson to Hooters this week. Hudson now has a Hooters hat on in the pit area when he does not have his helmet on. And he told me earlier that he has had 1 soda so far today. With him going around in the corner, he might have needed a second one. He'll fire from position number 6. Laquan McCoy and TJ Moon, your top 2 as they come into the box right here. Green flag flies. Let's try this again. 25 laps are on the board. Oh, a little sideways. Might have had a little help there. TJ Moon to the inside. Laquan McCoy, tight quarters racing, and here comes Mandy Lee. Mandy Lee looking for the lead in the 41. Lead a second. Up the hill, Laquan McCoy looks to the inside, and as they do-si-do for the runner-up position, TJ Moon begins to pull away. Oh, contact up the hill, and great save by both Mandy Lee and the 26 Laquan McCoy. And back to the inside, little more contact. Hudson Ruff and Lily Wynot make contact as they go by. Yellow. Well, that was a lap. Well, There's the look over there. Now, Spindle maybe on the 41. Laquan is trying to get that car rolling. I think the 26 is going to go here. We'll take a look at the replay for those that are watching on Speed Sport TV. There's the first contact. That was in turn number 4. That's the first contact. And then they're going to come down here. Mandy Lee going to go to the inside, gets the inside, and they make a little more contact down there. Both cars are now rolling down the back straightaway. Lily Wynot has come to a stop. As we look at it one more time for Speed Sport TV, Lily Wynot's come to a stop in turn 3. There's the contact one more time right there. And watch Lily Wynot right there. Her and Hudson come together. Lily has had a tough week. This is her 7th race ever in a Bandolero. For those that are just joining us here in the stands, they come from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, which is about a 32-hour drive. Her grandfather is a multi-time hobby stock champion at Scotia Speed World, has run legend cars before. And she got bit the end of the season by the racing bug. And they have a very ambitious schedule ready to go for Lily. They broke a couple of spindles this week. She's been working on the race car. The only thing that they told me over there is that the Dunkin' Donuts budget has gone through the roof. They didn't anticipate the Dunkin' Donuts budget to be so high for the 2 team. And problems for Laquan McCoy. He is stopped over in turn number 3. The great thing about these Bandolero drivers, they're great friends off the racetrack. They're back there joking, having a good time. Riding around on golf carts, scooters, all that fun stuff. Good group of kids that we have here this week. And I'm sure the Josh Williams team is ready to go to work. Mandy Lee is going to go to the pit area as well in the 41. Looks like everything is up on that race car, but they're going to head back and double check. I see Robert Lee with his hands in the air back there. So give them a couple of moments to see if they can turn around those race cars and we can get back. We got 2 laps completed as they run on the racetrack. The 9 is TJ Moon. The 83 is Hudson Ruff, and Case Hockman is your third-place driver in the 9C. First race this week for Case in car number 9. Caden Tufts is watching. I just got a text message from Caden. Yeah, we got work area laps. Yeah, work area laps going on in the pits. Mention that. Caden Tufts, proud supporter of Dylan Coutu and the Maritimers. So good to have Caden watching us on SeriesShowdown.com. Hopefully he's down here next year with his legend car. You're going to have a conversation with Mr. Tufts and see if he can get his car down. So these drivers do have an opportunity to go into the work area and get a couple of laps in to fix their race cars. I see one moving back there towards what would be the re-entry to the racetrack. And we'll see if any more decide to or can get their cars repaired before we get the choose and before we go back to green. I see some action over in turn number 4. Waiting to see who rejoins us on the racetrack, and it looks like it is the 26 of Laquan McCoy. So McCoy has rejoined. And the green flag is out. So McCoy is going to have to hustle that 26. No start. Yellow flag back out on the speedway. So McCoy will have an opportunity to close back up. No start on that one. 2 laps completed. We got 23 laps to go in this Bandolero contest. Appears we haven't seen Why Not return to the racetrack, and we haven't seen Lee return to the racetrack. Field will tighten up. AJ tells him next time by, we're going green. So hopefully they got all these pre-race jitters out. We can get some laps in, get some competitive laps in. TJ Moon will look out and see the 83 of Hudson Ruff. The 9 of Hockman. We'll look out to see Laquan McCoy. And we will get ready to bring these cars back to racing conditions with 23 laps remaining in this Bandolero feature. Green flag is out. And a great start by TJ Moon. Ruff files into second. Going to have McCoy on the back bumper in the 26. Up the hill goes McCoy. The 9C of Hockman trying to get there for the third place position. Moon leads lap number 3. Looking at the 26 here of Laquan McCoy, that thing doesn't look up to speed. McCoy's won a race so far this week. He's been on the podium almost every other race with the exception of yesterday's feature where there was a little bit of excitement on the last lap. TJ Moon looking pretty sporty up in front. Hudson Ruff comfortably in position number 2, and there's the battle for position number 3. McCoy sideways off of corner number 4. You'd have to think with the accident that just happened, a little bit of wheel contact, and you can see him sawing on the wheel in the middle of 1 and 2. You'd have to think that he's just trying to feel out that race car, see what it has, and it doesn't look like it has enough. It is coming to pit road. The 9 of TJ Moon continues to pace this field. Hudson Ruff in position number 2. There's the 83, and the 83 has about a straightaway or so back to Case Hockman in the 9C. First time Case has been here this week. Good to have him out here in the Race Wraps Bandoleros. These drivers this week, several of them just getting some seat time. Some of these drivers are relatively new to Bandolero racing. As we got one more coming back to the racetrack, I believe that is Mandy Lee in the 41. As Moon will come by this time, put the 10th lap on the leaderboard. And there is the 41 on your screen. They've obviously removed the front cover. You can see the orange transponder bracket or pocket as TJ Moon gets right up on the bumper. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Move on by. Gap is about a full straightaway back to Hudson Ruff. And just looking at the timing and scoring, Case Hockman continues to get quicker with every lap by. Still trying to get his feet underneath him here when it comes to this racetrack. There's Hudson Ruff. Car looks like it's holding together well. This is the area of the racetrack, that turn number 2 that Hudson's been trying to get a hold of this week, and it looks like as long as everything stays together on that 83, going to come home with a podium effort. This next time by, 10 laps to go right here for TJ Moon. There's the 9C of Case Hockman. Doing a good job in that race car. Going to be a palm tree trophy for that driver unless something out of the ordinary happens here in the next few laps. And there is your leader. He'll be coming up on the 9C momentarily of Case Hockman. That is TJ Moon. Has been picking up speed all week long. The first couple of races, he was there. He was on the podium. But then just really turned it on the last two races. Was able to find some discipline in that Wednesday feature to find the speed and put the speed where he wanted it in that race at the end of the event when the laps were clicking off as he goes by the 9C of Hockman. Case going to go a lap down with 6 laps to go this time by. And TJ Moon continues on his way. Clean racetrack in front of the leader. And each of these drivers kind of has a little bit of place to race right now. Get that seat time. Get those valuable laps underneath. There's the gap back to the 83 of Hudson Ruff. And it's about a half track or so. Ruff, as long as he can keep the wheels underneath it, will get his best finish of the week here. Missed Monday's racing event due to some hauler issues, trying to get him down here to the Auburndale Speedway. But unless something weird happens here, he will be picking up a runner-up finish. He is on the same straightaway as the third-place driver, as you see TJ Moon on the racetrack. This one looking pretty easy for car number 9 with 2 laps to go. Ruff in second, Hockman in third. TJ Moon comes to the white. Solid at the start of the week. Lightning quick in the second half of the week. And it's going to be a third consecutive feature for TJ Moon. Moon wins 3 in a row. Second is going to go to Hudson Ruff. And Case Hockman in third. We'll go down trackside and chat with your top 3. He did it again. TJ Moon is your winner. We're getting used to this by now. This is 3. So it seems like from upstairs they keep getting easier. How easy was that behind the wheel?
Pretty easy.
Were you aware of what was going on behind you and everything there in that first little mess over there?
Yeah, I was very aware.
3 feature victories in a row. What does it mean to pick up 3 palm tree trophies in a row?
It means a lot because now I can go to Citrus and be more confident.
So the confidence level's pretty high, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's TJ Moon. Oh. Do I have to talk to you again? Come on over here. So, third yesterday, second today, not bad.
Hey, First race went from 5th, 4th, 3rd, and then 2nd.
So you're almost in line for that MPI Hard Charger is what you're saying.
Hopefully.
You need a new hat.
Yeah.
So what?
No.
What hat did you get this week?
Hooters.
Yeah, Lonnie took you to Hooters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Does Laura know about that?
Oh, yeah, I think.
What do you got to do to win this one tomorrow and finish it off?
Follow TJ's line.
Okay, there you go. That's a good answer. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's Hudson Ruff. Case, come on over. Not bad for your first race of the week.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What did you learn in this first race here that can help you along the line?
Getting my entries and holding. That's pretty much it.
You picked up speed every lap by the looks of it, too, so you're getting more confidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go. There is the 9C, Case Hockman. Folks, give it up for your top 3 finishers.